I had some pretty harsh words while in prayer today. I write my prayers down. And the reason why is so I can go back and I can study what it is that I was sharing or receiving while in prayer. And one of the things that came up is that we are surrounded by war, deceit, fear, doubt, and leaders with no shame. It seems to be part of our everyday, the liars, the stealers, and the cold-hearted souls that seem to think the world needs their plan and purpose. And I think the part that got me, what wasn't that truth? Because that is a truth about what's going on in the real world. But I think a bigger truth in this was when in the prayer I said, this isn't the world our parents prepared us for. Wow. This isn't the world our parents prepared us for. That makes us leaders, steppers, givers. We're also a bunch of takers. But sometimes if we can just kind of cut back on that taking, it becomes a smoother path and it's not so jagged. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer, the silent wolf. I sit on the edge and I observe, I listen, I study, I participate in conversations. And the reason why is because there is so much going on around us that we don't even see it. We don't even experience it. And it was probably one of the most valuable lessons you could have tucked into your tool chest. This is The Daily Mess. Do people still dream big while the summer months arrive? I mean, there was once a time when vacations across the nation were highly spoke of. Is it because we take our time off all year long rather than just a certain time of year, such as summer? They say this past Memorial Day weekend had the most people ever move through the airport's TSA. But as an outsider, I don't know of anyone who traveled. I mean, I keep hearing about how they stayed home to rest. It's almost like we're living in two different worlds. I mean, even the movie world took a huge hit with its lowest box office numbers in 2 decades. Was it because people were on this so-called flight? Or was it we chose to stay home and do a little binge watching? I see homes being updated and changed, but I'm not hearing anything about taking that trip. Amusement parks that once saw record numbers in attendance are closing. This isn't to paint a bleak picture, but rather the sense of awareness. Where are we as a generation? Especially since these stories about people becoming total homebodies is becoming true. People don't want to leave. It's like, I don't need to go out there. I'm okay in here. I've got my digital device. Do people still dream big while the summer months arrive? Do we have to redefine the word big? Maybe just an itty-bitty moment of woohoo is enough. But does that create memories? That little bit of a woohoo? It's up to you because it's your mind, body, and soul. All I'm doing is I'm just bringing a subject to the table here, wondering, do we still dream big? Because at the Essential Job, I see a lot of people pouring a lot of money into the lottery. I often wonder if that's not the new American dream. Oh, I'm going to win the lottery. I'm going to keep putting money in there. Keep putting money in there. And those that do win the $500 to $1,000, here's the thing that they always tell me. I didn't win anything. All I got was a little bit of my investment back. But it's never going to cover my entire expenses. The summer months, are we going to get up and dream big? What is our feeling? What is the ambition? And why aren't we talking about it? Oh, you can go to Instagram. You can go to Facebook. A lot of great selfies. I love them. But there's also a lot of fake backgrounds. I think one of my pet peeves, though, is that when somebody's sitting on the beach and they're just showing us the feet. Really? Really? Okay. If that's the best you've got, you got my attention for a couple of seconds, but it was kind of a stinky subject. Do we still dream big? Where are our summer dreams? I'm Arrow, and that's The Daily Mess.